Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about Wildwood, New Jersey and the Seahorse Inn. My girlfriend and I took a very quick trip there and we really enjoyed it, so I just wanted to make a quick video review and just kind of give you my thoughts, show you a little bit of Wildwood, and just kind of talk about it so you can get a better understanding of whether or not this is a trip that you want to take yourself. And just to clarify, I'm not affiliated with anybody that I talk about in this video. I've spent my own money on these things, so these are all just my unfiltered opinions. Now, this hotel was actually pretty cheap. It was only about $150 a night. When you hear cheap hotels, your mind starts to go to gross places like cockroaches and black lights, and honestly, it was a really clean spot. We walked in there and it was really simple, really small, really plain, but it was super clean and it had everything we really wanted or could ask for on such a short trip. We checked the bed, make sure there were no gross stains or bugs or anything like that. We jumped on it to make sure it was nice and comfy, and it was. Then walking into the bathroom, really small, not much to talk about here, but I will say it was a little more modern than I was expecting. I thought for the price it could be some outdated, older stuff, but it was a nice looking bathroom. The only complaint that I could make about the bathroom is the fact that it didn't have an air vent, but that's kind of me just nitpicking. Like, it's not really a big deal. There was a little window by the shower, which was nice. You could see out to the rides. Some of the rides you could see peeking over the boardwalk, so that was fun. You could look out there and see people screaming and having a good time. Next, let's talk about check-in and check-out. So one thing that I thought was interesting about this place is they don't let you check in until 3 p.m. Now, I don't go on vacation a lot. I'm not super familiar with check-in times, but to me, 3 p.m. just felt pretty late. Like, we were going down there and we wanted to spend the whole day starting early, so the fact that we kind of had to figure out what to do with our car in between the time that we could check in and when we got there, it was just weird. Like, if you want to get down there and you want to get there early and spend the whole day there, and then you're not allowed to check in until 3 p.m., there's that gap of time where you have to figure out what to do with your car, and if you have any kind of perishable food items in your car, you kind of have to figure out that. Are you going to bring a cooler? Now, I didn't go in the pool at all, but I just wanted to mention it because they have one, and it looks nice, and there's like these fake palm trees, so it kind of has this beachy feel to it, and I just thought it was kind of nice. But moving on to the fun stuff, let's actually talk about the boardwalk now. My girlfriend is slowly turning me into a beach boy this summer. I spent so much time down at the shore. We went to Cape May, Long Beach Island, Point Pleasant, Seaside, and Wildwood. And to be real with you, I think that Wildwood has the best boardwalk, kind of hands down. While Seaside and Point Pleasant do have really fun boardwalks to go to, and if you haven't been there, I highly recommend it, I think Wildwood is just on another level. Especially if you're a fan of Auntie Anne's, because they had like 4 or 5 Auntie Anne's on the boardwalk. All jokes aside though, it is insane. They have like 2 water parks on the boardwalk. Now, me and my girl didn't actually enjoy the water park ourselves. We just kind of went in and walked around, but it looked really nice and it was pretty substantial for being just plopped on top of a boardwalk. Like, you would think it might be a lot smaller and they would really try to just barely be considered a water park, like just have enough attractions to be like, yeah, I guess they have a water park. But no, it's like there were water slides, there were lazy rivers, there were I think there was a log ride on there as well. Like, it was pretty damn legit. Much like Point Pleasant and Seaside, Wildwood has a bunch of shops that have a lot of fun things to check out in them. One thing my girl and I noticed was actually how far the beach was from the boardwalk. Like, if you actually want to walk to the water, it's a bit of a distance. But my girl and I didn't spend any time on the shore. We just kept walking up and down the boardwalk and really enjoying all that there was to see. There were so many sights, so many lights, so much food to try, so many shirts to not buy. There was just so much stuff that I don't know, it was just really damn enjoyable. And we ended our night with how we frequently end our nights at the beach, which is a little bit of Coors ice cream. And we really liked this Coors because it actually had a nice seating area on top. There were some tables and umbrellas and some shades, so we just people watched and sat up there while we enjoyed our dessert. We hopped on the tram car and rode it back up the boardwalk to our little exit where we got off to get back to our hotel, and it was really fun. All in all, we really enjoyed our time in Wildwood, New Jersey. I can easily recommend this as a place to spend a summer vacation. If you're considering going to Wildwood and you have any questions, or if you've been to Wildwood and you really enjoyed yourself, please leave a comment and let me know about it. Thanks for watching the Sweetest Sweets, and I will see you next time.